Uh,
Is 5,000.
Okie dokie smoky. All right. I am so excited. So, Ray Dorsey, Dr. Ray Dorsey, he is the author of this book, Ending Parkinson's Disease. So, I really am excited to have him on today. We're going to talk about a number of things. I'm just glad you made it home! Exclamation point. Talk soon. Period. By the way, comma, did you want to join this live podcast about Parkinson's disease? Question mark. Here comes Phil Saunders. Phil, are you in there somewhere?
Hey, Henry.
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
How come I can't see you?
I don't have my camera on. That's why. That's why it's
Oh,
only you. Yeah, yeah.
that's cool because I'm going to tell everybody to do that.
Okay. Okay.
Let me see if I can. How do I make you host? Okay,
Oh, you want to make me
co-host.
co-host? Yeah. Mhm.
That's yes, I do want to make the AV the co-host. Okay, so hopefully the goal. I don't know if anybody. Honestly, I don't know if anybody's going to show up.
Yeah.
But in the event that they do, I know Tom Spare is supposed to be there. Jeffrey Stansel may be there. Brother Nelson may be there.
Hmm.
And I see Frederick Rouse is sending us the video of the witnesses going to the Super Bowl. I just got that.
Okay.
And, so whoever shows. But we'll see what happens. Either way, if there are those that want to answer questions, um, they and this is also streaming live to YouTube because for some reason my Facebook account it doesn't seem to want to do that. So that's how that's working. But we'll see whoever else is available.
Okay.
It's going to be interesting. Anyway, great meeting. How are you guys doing?
Doing good. Doing good. Uh, I'm gonna have to head out around 5:15. I think I mentioned that
Yeah,
to you.
you mentioned that, which is no problem.
Okay. I think uh I guess eventually when someone does have a question, I can set it to where they can't unmute themselves and then I'll unmute them. And then when I do leave, then I'm gonna set it to where they can unmute themselves and talk. So if you prefer that, however you like it done is
That's great. Just please text me. I got my phone right here.
okay, sounds good.
Let me know you're leaving, what you've done, and we're good like that. And let's see. Yeah. So let's just try and get through this bloody day. See whoever shows up. I'm just going through my email, making sure he hasn't sent me an email saying, "Look, I'm sorry, I can't make it," which I know he's not going to do that. But you never know; things can happen.
Right.
You know? So let's see. So let's see. Nope, I don't see anything else so far. Anyway, yes, indeed. So this, okay, we did see this. Okay. How did I reach him before? Did I get through the messenger? I think I did. Okay. Perfect.
Hey,
I
hey,
can.
can someone?
Okay, that's probably who does it say?
iPhone.
Hello, iPhone. Please place your name in the chat so that we know who you are. So that if you have a question, we can call on you. If that's Tom Sparrow, please raise your hand. Make sure that I can get in. Just in case you don't have the link. Period. Exit. Now let's see. Okay, David Nelson is coming in. So I don't know who the person is. The iPhone is. Hey there, my brother. Good to see you, David. We're gonna be getting started as soon as Dr. Ray comes in. Okay, beautiful. Great to see somebody coming in. Just a bit of housekeeping. We're going to try to keep everybody, keep everyone's video kind of off, just for the sake of just the sake of continuity. And what happens is that way, we just try to keep everything uniform that way. Okay. In a few moments, we're expecting the good Dr. Ray to be in. And let's see. Let's see. I know someone else is trying to come in. What's it saying?
Yeah, we're trying to figure it out.
Is that Tom? Okay. All right. Let's see if we got anything else going in there. Let's see if we can get this gentleman in, find out what's going on. So we'll get a few minutes and let's go ahead on in and get things going. Then the one more message.
Oh, I'm gonna turn my phone off then. You got it. Right? You got it?
Yep.
Oh, let's see what we got going on. So we're just going to see if we can keep everybody muted for the time being while we wait for the good doctor to appear. Let's see if I can reach out to him again. Right back, folks. Okay, so in the event that we don't get what we'd like to get, which then Dr. Dorsey was supposed to be here. I haven't heard from him just yet, but nevertheless, welcome to Crush Your Mountain Health. If the doctor doesn't go up, seeing that this is a live broadcast and everyone is here, if in fact you would like to discuss things, well, we'll go ahead and open things up and then have a bit of a roundtable discussion if you'd like. Nevertheless, we're just going to go ahead and do a quick introduction as far as what's happening or what Parkinson's disease is and why it's so important. Okay, so that being the case, let me just share this and read this with you, which is why I have my glasses on at this point. Parkinson's disease is an illness that affects a part of the brain called the substantia nigra. The substantia nigra is a small, dark-colored region located in the midbrain, specifically within the basal ganglia. It plays a crucial role in movement control, particularly in regulating voluntary movements. The substantia nigra is primarily known for its production of dopamine, a neurotransmitter that is essential for transmitting signals in the brain that control movement. By the way, we often talk about dopamine in terms of the feel good, hormone. The bottom line is it actually does so much more, and it's essential for our existence. So look, what got me to this point? Why am I interested in this? Well, I got married 30 years ago, and my best man, Gerald, was my childhood friend. And 25 years later, I had the privilege of being his best man. 6 years into his marriage, I called to check up on him and found out that he had Parkinson's disease. I was shocked and to learn that, and I just couldn't understand what the deal was, why that had happened. We went to the same schools, lived on the same block, in the same town, Cambria Heights in New York. We actually went to the same congregation, same church, so to speak. And we got baptized about the same time. We spent a lot of time together. He left and lived in Gastonia. I stayed there a year. Well, Dr. Ray Dorsey, along with 3 other PhDs and MDs, has published the book, Ending Parkinson's Disease. I'm going to show that to you. Okay. It's a prescription for action. It gives the answers that will shock you in terms of how this came about. Ray Dorsey is a professor of neurology at the University of Rochester Medical Center and has authored numerous research papers and articles on Parkinson's disease, telemedicine, and healthcare innovation. He's widely recognized for his efforts to advance the understanding and management of Parkinson's disease and for his work in expanding access to care for patients with movement disorders. And we're honored to hopefully get a chance to talk with him today. If not, the question is, do you have members in your family, or are you yourself affected by this illness? If so, feel free to raise your hands and so that we can see that. That'd be great to know. Certainly understand how that can be a challenge because so many individuals do have that. So try to reach out to him one more time. It might be just Super Bowl Sunday and he's decided not to be there today. Okay, I know Edwin, you have Parkinson's, or are you familiar with someone with Parkinson's? Have it?
Okay. I was wondering if I can unmute myself. Yeah, I actually have Parkinson's.
Yeah.
So I've been diagnosed for 5 years now. It's gonna be 6 years soon. And but I also did have DBS done like around 4 or 5 months ago. So kind of like experienced that part of it as well too.
Okay. Certainly, I can understand that being a challenge. So again, thinking about it, just out of curiosity, what type of work did you do?
IT work, computers.
You worked in IT. Did you use, where do you stay?
Where do I stay?
Yes, sir.
I live in Durham, North Carolina. So I actually go to Duke Neurology's Center, and they're like what do you call it? Center of Excellence, kind of part of the Parkinson's Foundation Center of
Are you in the
Excellence.
military?
Oh no, not at all. Mm-mm.
The reason why I ask is because one of the things that was mentioned, and that's what shocked me, is that when you're working with certain chemicals, it actually causes this illness, triggers this illness. Okay, so if you deal with solvents, if you deal with it, or if you live in an area that's been contaminated, that will have an effect. But I've asked several doctors why this happens, and the ones that I've spoken to will give me sometimes these things just develop. It may be some sort of genetic problem, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. However, from what the doctor says in this book, again, that's just not the only thing, you see. Nevertheless, the bottom line is that we all have different ones that we see that deal with this sort of illness. I'll tell you what, friends, we're going to do this today, okay? Because I like to keep my promises, and if I can't keep the promises that I gave, then the point is, then I'd rather just sort of cut things short and close things out. But I want to thank all of you for being willing to be here and supporting this channel. And what we'll do is this: we're going to go ahead and see if we can, if it needs to be rescheduled for another time, then it will be. But I want to thank all of you for hanging out with me, Henry Gaskins. And if you would like to do one thing, I've got some great information on other subjects, and we will be doing a follow-up discussion on Parkinson's disease on my audio version of the show on Apple and Spotify. So look for Henry Gaskins, Crush Your Mountain there. In the meantime, thanks again for coming. I'm sorry that the good doctor was not able to make it. So in the meantime, don't just climb your mountain, crush through it. We'll see everybody next time. Thanks for coming out.
Appreciate it. Thank you.